When we began the mission, it was a very dismal day. It was raining, it was very cold. We started to progress towards a small village. We cleared it out, and just as the silence began to set in while we were resting, we could hear the first set of pop shots that attacked us. And rounds, when they hit the wall, they sound like crackling, but it was almost deafening. And I saw the faces of those that were around me. They were trying their hardest to stay in the fight and at the same time rationalize what was going on. And I could hear the voice of the Lord speak to me. And he had asked me, "Do you see my people?" And I said, "I do." My name is Reuben Ramdath. I am currently an Army chaplain, and I am pursuing my Master's of Divinity here at Northeastern Seminary. And almost like to Isaiah, "Who will I send?" I responded to the Lord that I'm ready, send me. And I applied to be a military chaplain. And I realized that the calling was real when I got the validation call that said that, "Here you are you ready to go?" I wanted to get more involved in the Methodist faith. I was looking towards ordination, and my bishop told me that it's time for you to go back to school because there's some things you need to learn. So I was looking for a university that was near me, and I found that there were a couple of seminaries that were within driving distance, but one stood out among the rest, Northeastern. I found out that they had the most accreditations, and that a lot of the names that were appearing on the site were books that I have read by those authors. I went back to my elder at my church and I asked him about Northeastern, and lo and behold, I found out that he was actually on the board here. I can say that Northeastern has equipped me with a broader view of what it means to be human. It has allowed me to see that humanity is not just this experience that we have in the physical, but it is also one that we share spiritually and intellectually. It has opened my eyes to different theological concepts. And more importantly, it's opened my eyes to know that we can accept all of those who are around us, regardless of the state in which we find them. I have found that in my time here, that has been the calling and the idea that's been nurtured the most. And I've been able to take that with me into my ministry as I serve other service members and their families, and to know that I can welcome each and every one of them with open arms, with the love of Christ, and most importantly, that we can commune within the Spirit. But Northeastern has been very great because they provide you with the weekly syllabus and course schedule so that you can see what is due, and if necessary, you can complete work early and turn it in. I was very worried when I had transferred universities that my GI benefits would not transfer over to cover me. I had enrolled about a month prior to the start of the course date, and the Army had asked me to remain full-time status. And the issue with that became that the course date was coming up so quickly. After working with the Veterans Affairs Department here, I found within 24 hours that the paperwork had been processed. Being a chaplain is great because it's given me the opportunity not to only just serve soldiers, but to also journey with them in their lives. Vulnerability is something that I've had a lot of time to think about. When I see those who I serve with, they come to me with problems. They come to me to just talk. But it's not about me, it's about them. And most importantly, it's about being obedient to the call that Christ has given me, to serve them and to shepherd his flock. But one of the greatest things I can say that I've done is I can see a reflection of my work within them. I think it is a reward that can't be given on paper. It's a reward that's given in the heart, and it's a reward that comes from God. The acknowledgement that you know that you have fulfilled what God has asked you to do, you have bettered the lives of those around you.